This is the first episode to Tech Talk. Thank you for joining us today. As you can see, we have so much laid out on the table. We're excited to talk about everything laid out here, or most of it.
So, what Artin said, especially with a lot of this equipment, it's not what you have, it's how you use it. But as you can see, we have a lot of stuff to work with today. And I think my personal favorite piece of equipment, we have a lot of stuff, cameras, we have gimbals, we have recorders, we have everything. But I think my personal favorite piece of equipment is this Fantaseal Car Mount. So anytime you see a movie, someone's driving in the movies, me personally, that was always something I really wanted to do. This little baby, it's perfect. It's less than 2 pounds. You can stick it anywhere on your car. You can drive full speed and it gets those beautiful shots.
How many times have you used it?
So I've used this over 20 times. The only time it isn't safe to use is when this individual is driving. So when Artin drives, very reckless, you can't trust that. But besides that, it's a great piece of equipment, very inexpensive. You can get it on Amazon around $100 and you can really get the shots you want and you can really take it to the next level.
So how does it work? Can I see it?
Yeah.
So basically you just pull the suctions back.
So you're gonna pull the suction, and you're gonna clamp it down, and then you're gonna rack focus, and you're gonna leave it on your subject, and as it's going, it's gonna get those shots you want without any crazy stabilization problems.
Where did you end up getting this from?
So this one you can get at VizTech, you can get anywhere. You can get on Amazon is where I purchased it. The best price is gonna be on Amazon American, which is where I purchased. But another piece of equipment that I know Artin personally loves, and I love a lot, is gonna be this gimbal.
Oh yeah. As Dominic said, yeah, this is my favorite gimbal right here. You can hands down do so many shots with it. I love it. So I have my trusty Canon 7D. Currently we're filming with the R6, which is our primary camera. We love it as well. Dominic uses what camera again?
So I'm a big believer in Sony. Sony is an amazing company, whether that be for TVs, cameras, lenses, memory cards, whatever you want to use. Sony is my go-to. It's very trusted. So I shoot on the A6400. I'm currently upgrading to the Sony Alpha 1, which is a monster of a camera. But currently for us, we like to shoot on the Canon. Very good, high quality, 4K, especially when you like to zoom. But Artin likes to mount his Canon to this gimbal because it's especially good for stabilization.
And right now I'm just quickly setting the gimbal up. You can get a quick demonstration. So when you have it out, it's generally locked in like this. Easy, portable, you can fold it out. It's gonna lock it up and do a full, quick demonstration here. You gotta make sure all your locks are unlocked when you're trying to slide it in. And the 70 is heavier than the R6, so this one will need a little bit more balancing. And you wanna start with the front. So I'm gonna unlock it. You can see it's tilting down, so you just wanna balance it until it's kind of standing on its own. We're gonna lock the back lock right here, and then we're gonna tilt it upside down. We wanna make sure it doesn't tilt backwards like this either. So we're gonna quickly balance it. It takes about 2 minutes. There you go, it's standing on its own. So then we're gonna lock this part right here. See, it's tilting sideways like that. So we're gonna balance it right here. This was originally balanced to the R6 as well. And the last part we're gonna balance is your angle arc. So you don't want it to spin back like that. There we go. You wanna make sure, all right. Now that you have it fully balanced, you wanna make sure you have it unlocked. Turn it on. And then a secret trick of the trade, if you hold the manual button on the back and the focus button on the front, you can actually calibrate it to do a quick test. But yeah, I love this thing. It's really portable. Dominic has his own beast of a gimbal right there as well. You can quickly pull that in.
So this right here is the DJI Ronin-M. And for all of you who's wondering what a gimbal is, essentially in the film industry, there's a steady cam and there's a gimbal. A steady cam is balanced by gravity. This one is balanced electronically for the center of gravity. So buying a steady cam has its pros and cons. Steady cams are genuinely more stable and they have a better range of motion, but they're generally more expensive and you need an operator. Whereas a gimbal is very consumer. You can buy them at Best Buy, you can buy them anywhere on VizTech. And typically these are a little bit cheaper, and what you can do, your range of motion's a little bit worse, but for the price, you get fairly stable shots, especially with this one, and especially with the Ronin-M. So this one's a little bit out of date though, but I love it. It's like
just playing around right here. But yeah, these are great gimbals, both great gimbals to use. I want to know more about this right here, Dominic.
So this is small, but it performs. This is my Zoom H4n Recorder. So for any of you out there that make videos, you know that the biggest problem when you make videos is audio. Nothing is worth the crappy audio. You listen, the bass is boosted, there's wind, there's a lot of noise. With this, especially paired up with my AKG microphone, when you connect this via XLR, what it's gonna do, it is gonna get you crisp audio, stereo, mono, whatever you want. And when you render it and put that into Adobe Audition, you can clean up any problems, super clean. The audio is perfect. It's like something you hear in a movie. So especially with that, I don't like to go with any shotgun mics. Condenser is where it's at if you're gonna buy something, especially along the McQuaid. On Amazon, I would highly recommend condenser mic for audio, especially in big areas like this, where we don't have the luxury of a lavalier mic, which is what we both have connected right now.
Yeah, and I highly, highly recommend when you record audio to please edit it as well. Because when you record it, you're not just done. You can't just put it in the timeline and expect it to be complete. So make sure you're doing a little bit of editing with your audio as well. This one right here, Rode mic. I would highly recommend this wireless Go mic. Rode is one of the best brands. We do have a shotgun mic as well where you can kind of strap on the top. And yeah, I feel like we have a lot on the table. If you have any comments as well that you'd love to hear more about, please let us know. We can do a detailed video about it as well. But yeah, is there anything else that you'd like to talk about, Dominic?
No, so I think we pretty much covered it today, especially the one thing I'd like everyone to take away from today, it's not about how much you have, it's how you use it. And especially in the world where everyone can get a consumer camera and make it look like $1 million, it really doesn't matter how much money you have, but the knowledge that you have on how to use set equipment, especially with things on YouTube like 14-Day Filmmaker, and ENTA Solutions. There's so many content and so many content channels that can really help you like propel your business. So especially with our content today and what me and Artin brought to you today, I hope you can take something away and just try to advance that in your filming.
Exactly. And next time, maybe we can talk about some lights and lighting.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, thanks again, guys, and see you next time.